name is Anna and I'm a student of education from Ghana. Today I want to talk to you about the key that will lead us to a better society. The key that can make a difference. And this key is inclusive education. And why inclusive education, maybe you will wonder. Okay, we're always talking about we want a better educational system, we want a better society, and we want the best for the future of our kids. We want that they be well prepared to find a good job in the future. But for help our kids learn, first of all, we have to make them feel comfortable in the class, feel confident and willing to learn. They have to be motivated. But to achieve it, first of all, we have to eliminate any kind of discriminations in the class. And there's a problem. And it's something that not all of you are going to want to hear, but it's so important to know about it. And this big problem is that nowadays the teachers don't know how to be inclusive with kids with some disabilities or with some problem in the process of learning. And this is a big problem because inclusive education can develop a great potentiality of all kids. And as I said before, it also can help us to lead to a better society with good values such as respect and empathy. Because now that you know it, let me ask you something. What would you do if you have a kid with some sort of disability or with some problem in the process of learning? Would you feel comfortable to bring your kid in the school knowing about that society full of discrimination and knowing that also the teacher is not capable to eliminate it in class and to deal with it? Think about it. I'm sure that nowadays all the schools are trying to be inclusive. They are trying, but they don't know how to do it correctly in the worst cases, so it doesn't have real effectivity. Because currently it's still making the same mistake of separating kids with some problems from the others, and this not contribute to introduce them in our society, nor to transmit good values to our society. And we needed to transmit these values to achieve a change of mentality of our society. For example, we can think of with the emergence of special education. First of all, it was a positive development because it means the recognition of the need of education for those kids with some disabilities, with special prepared teachers, with a different program, different from the ordinary school, more specialized for these kids, and specific material, and a special school. It generates a great improvement in inclusive education. But the kind of attention enters increasing when it becomes to be the drawer of Tyler that receive all kids that educational system rejected. And this generated segregation. Because what is real inclusive? What is inclusive education? Inclusive means that every kid, despite his or her differences, has to be accepted in the class and has to feel comfortable in the class. We, as a teachers, have to make that all kids attend to class willing to learn. They have to want participate. They have to improve. If we achieve it, we are making inclusive education. But it's not. This work, it's not easy. And it's so important to work it from a school because school is the best space where we can start working in these values, because there we find a lot of kind of diversity such as personality and attitudes, beliefs, family customs. And we have to start with this space, and then we can achieve a change of mind of our society. And we as the teachers also have to help students and help the society to see the differences as a good opportunity for enriching learning and not as a problem and as a despective reason to separate some kid. And I can explain you from my experience, because I went the last year to do practices in the school Miquel Taradell, and this year I am also doing practices in another school, which is Coves and Simán, and both schools are full of diversity, and both schools are inclusive. And I, as a practice teachers, I could see and I could live some situations that you have to take care of a kid which has some problems in the process of learning, or maybe with his family, and this kid goes to school sad for his problems. But you have to take care of them, and you have to introduce all these kids with problems with the others. You cannot turn away and follow with the others. This is not inclusive education. And the aim of my little speech was to make you realize about the importance of inclusive education. But this problem has to be solved together, not only the teachers and the school. It's true that we have to start in the schools with the little kids, but this problem has to be solved together, also society and the state. And so what I was saying is that we have to bear in mind about that importance of inclusive education, and about all these positive things that can bring us as teachers and to our society. Thank you.